stuck inside my head. Remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you love me. You kissed and you hugged me. Then you smiled and look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there.
It is another super sexy Friday with the Crazy Rich Aunties right here on PGC After Dark. And I'm your girl, Leah Rochelle. And tonight, tonight, it's going down. We are in our first episode of our celebration of Kink Month. If you tuned in to PGC Tuesday, you saw that we were celebrating Kink Month on both of our shows. So make sure that you all are ready all month long for all of the topics that we have going on. And I mean all of them. If you didn't catch Tuesday, catch the other 7 because it's going to be 8 for all month long. And tonight, we have some super amazing guests in the building with us. We have none other than the ladies of the Dirty Roses podcast. Ooh-wee! I'm so excited to have the ladies in the building with us tonight. And I would love for you all to give them a warm welcome. It's none other than myself. Auntie Regina is in the building. We got Auntie. I'm gonna let them say their names because I know I'm gonna say it wrong, and I don't want to say it wrong. Hi, ladies.
Hey, beautiful. Hi. Hello.
How y'all
I'm
doing?
your girl. I'm doing fabulous, and I cannot wait. You see, I got the whole Cleopatra thing going on here. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the old school
Cleo
chair.
Right
There we go. See?
Y'all
See? Yes. So I'll just get it. I'll kick us off, girl. I'm Leigh LaRìe from Dirty Roses podcast.
Leigh LaRìe. I knew I was gonna say it wrong, and I don't like
it's okay.
Wrong.
Listen.
I hear it first. I'm good after I hear it. I'm good.
Yes, ma'am. I love it.
Good evening, ladies. I am Nik B from Dirty Roses podcast.
Hey, Nik B. See, your name was easy.
Yeah, you can call me Nick.
I got to be complicated. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, folks like to call her Leigh LaRìe. It's Leigh.
See, and I knew. I'm like, nah, that don't look. That don't look like how her name would sound.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, nah, that don't look like her name would sound. So I'm gonna let her tell me.
I love it.
I'm gonna let her tell me. So tonight, I'm so excited that
we ready.
We've been planning this for a while. Okay, and I'm so excited that they are here. We have been kind of going back and forth trying to get each other on the shows and all of that good stuff.
Yes.
So I'm beyond excited to have you ladies here with us. And tonight, our topic, if you did not catch it, our topic for tonight is Raw Desire, the power of primal play. Yum.
Ew.
Primal play.
So, and the theme for tonight is unleashing instinct, trust, and wild passion. Exploring the psychology, pleasure, and intimacy behind primal play. I'm excited. So,
we ready?
How? So I know this isn't a new topic. I don't think it's a new topic for any of us here, right?
No. Not at all. Not at all.
We talk a lot about it.
We answered that way too fast, didn't we?
Right. I'm like, yes. You and me, us never. I feel seen and I feel amongst my tribe of people.
Yes.
So, for those of you all who don't know what primal play is, let me explain it to you. Primal play is a form of erotic and sensual exploration rooted in instinct, energy and raw connection
Mm.
rather than structured BDSM roles or scripted fantasy. So literally what it means, what it says is what it is. Primal play. It's about letting go of performance and tapping into natural animalistic expression where growls, bites, scratches, breath, and physical energy replace words. Ooh! It's less about acting like animals and more about returning to instinctual intimacy, the kind that's fueled by chemistry, adrenaline, and emotional release. Okay? At its best,
Mm.
primal play feels freeing, cathartic, and deeply connecting. At its worst, without boundaries, because there's always good and bad to anything. And
Feels
people
like a
take
tiger, like ah.
right. People take advantage of some of these spaces. And so at its worst, without boundaries, it can be unsafe or emotionally confusing. And in the middle, it's one of the most misunderstood but fascinating forms of sexual and emotional play.
Mm.
So let's dig in, ladies. Let's dig in.
Yeah.
So do you all participate in primal play?
Absolutely.
I feel like it's never planned, but it's usually what pops off.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I prefer it to not be planned. Like, I don't know. I don't like going into it like, so tonight, are we going to be wild and aggressive? Like, I want
that takes away the primal part.
Exactly. I don't want it to be scripted or anything like that, but I love it when it just naturally happens. And it comes kind of down to chemistry of just passion and going for it, exploring each other, but it cannot be planned. That's the big turnoff for me.
I'm with you on that one. I don't like playing stuff. I'm more of a spontaneous let it go, but I do know what I like. And what I like lends to that, I'm a biter, I'm a scratcher. I like sounds. I'm an auditory person. So if I need to hear that growl, I need you to be right up in my eardrum when you growling too. I need it right here.
And so I can feel the vibration of your growl on my neck.
So now when you say you like to be bit and scratched and all those things, like, are we just talking about like biting on the lip or
everywhere?
Like, everywhere. Okay.
I'm the biter, I'm the scratcher. I bite thighs, I bite the insides of thighs, I bite necks, I bite nipples.
Smack you in the head with his tallywhacker if you
if we're down there. Listen,
I love me a good nibble or a good bite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because let me know.
The first time I was ever really bit, like the first time I was really bit, like outside of just kind of nibble kissing, it was like on my shoulder and it felt real Count Dracula-esque. I was like, are you about to pull blood? We'll do it again. We'll keep it going. It was real different. It wasn't just a regular old bite of the lip while you're kissing. It was I had to check. I was like, oh,
intentional.
We're doing yes. Yeah.
The first time is very intense. Like it's like you don't know what to do with what you feel. Like you almost want to pop them, but also like
I kind of like that. Let's try it again. Let's do it a second time just to make sure I liked what I liked.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's try it again.
No, that's I think for me, it's more of like that response. Like when I bite, it's a man will take that deep breath and like that suck his teeth, like that, that moment right there. I'll be like, oh, got your ass. And I'm gonna do it again.
For me,
I'm a bite. I will bite and tickle at the same time. I love that. Bite and tickle at the same time. Yes.
Hey.
I like it everywhere. When I say everywhere, everywhere. When I bite the clit, bite everywhere. And when I say eat. And it's funny because when you tell a man to bite, they want to nibble, and I'll be like, "What is that?" Pain free. So I want to feel that pain, and I want to take away. I call them trophies. Leave a bruise so I can I can be like, ooh. I look at it, I'll be like, oh,
okay. Come on, trophy.
See, and I'm so light, it don't take much to bruise me. I'll be like, can you calm down just a little bit? Because I'm going to go to work looking like a battered woman over here.
She'd be like, I'll walk into a door.
Right.
That's why I
It was my fault.
I like all my trophies below my waist. So when I go,
oh yeah, no, they be getting reckless. It usually be from like right mid nipple up. I'm like, listen, if you're gonna leave marks, you got to keep it like below the belt or below something because get off the neck, get off my clavicle, all that. Don't do it.
She said not the clavicle.
I'm just saying, I go to work looking crazy, and we can't have it.
What happened to your neck? Mind you,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, I love leaving marks though. That's my thing too. But I like to do it in discreet places. So it's like, they take their shirt off. They be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember last night, they wash and they say, oh shoot, there's that. I remember that last night. I love that. I want you to think about me after the fact. And I love to leave my mark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Come on, leaving a mark. Leigh.
Leave a mark, Leigh.
Yeah.
Leave a mark, Leigh.
No, we was kindred spirits, honey.
Listen, Hunty, I've been watching. I was like, yes, ma'am. Last episode, yes, ma'am. All that. I was like, and when I sent you that test link and you said I already got my results, Hunty, come on.
Okay, you got your
ready.
results. Can we hear them?
I already had them because I just redid my test a couple weeks ago.
Listen, we stay redoing our tests. I love it.
I just redid mine. I was like, okay.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna put some of the people on tonight about what tests we're talking about. But y'all gonna learn later in the show what tests we talking about and all of the good stuff that comes along with it. Because this will help you to understand yourself a little bit more than you thought you did.
For sure.
Because as much as we think we know ourselves, see, look at you being nosy, Dewana. We already said. I just said.
We got
y'all later.
Don't worry. Check the social medias. We're gonna put you on play.
We're gonna put you on, honey. But this test, I took it the first time. Some years ago.
Okay.
And it was spot on.
Really?
And then I took it again and I was like, okay, maybe I am changing a little bit because, you really see the progression from when you first got your results. And then the more you learn, the more you evolve,
that part,
grow, it becomes something else.
And the more honest you are with yourself.
Exactly. We're going to fill y'all in a little bit more. I'm going to share my results and all of that kind of stuff. And the ladies going to share theirs too.
We ready.
But this last time I took it, I learned some shit about myself. And I was like, oh, well.
Okay.
Maybe I am in a different phase of my life than I thought I was before. So, that's the psychology behind Primal Play. Okay, so what do you all feel like is the connection? Because not everybody can enjoy Primal Play or really tap into that whole free animalistic kind of thing. So what do you all feel is your connection to Primal Play more than anything?
I think for me it's like that freeing moment where you just get to just go. There's no inhibitions, there's no moment where you're like calculating your next move. You're just going with the flow and it's natural. Like once you let go, you can it happens. Like it's our natural instincts. Like we're part of the animal kingdom, whether or not we consider ourselves animals. We part of that kingdom too. And part of being hunted and being captured and being clawed at and being all the things, that is just part of us. And so when you let go of like all the things that hold you back sexually, like it happens, it flows, and it makes it such a more passionate moment for me. It's you get to like, you really connect spiritually, honestly, because you're in tune. Like you growl, I scratch, you bite, like it's a thing and you're really connected. I swear.
And also I feel like it comes to like a trust level too, because I feel like you can't always, like when you were saying it's a freeing moment, if you don't feel that sense of space or safety
with
the person who you're with, it's also harder to kind of have that exploration, that primal kind of go for it. Like if you don't feel safe with that person, or if you feel like they're going to look at you like, the fuck? What are you doing? Then you kind of feel like a little timid. You want to hold back, things like that. So you really got that connection piece is a safety piece for me.
It's essential.
That part.
It
That's
really
facts.
is. And I think for me, that's why I think why these conversations are important for me, because I'm not actively participating in these kind of things.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In theory,
in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it helps me to tap in and remember who I am, because, like we said, the safety piece is very important. And like when it comes to that, I just haven't felt. Not that I haven't felt safe with people sexually. I just haven't felt safe enough to truly open up and explore the depths with someone recently. Because, you know.
Did you say recently? So you have before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a sub for some time, and it was like the best thing ever. I enjoyed it. I actually missed that side of life.
I want to hear about this, man.
And then when I moved here, it became like something totally different, you know, not knowing the people, not knowing the area and all of that kind of stuff. And I was very familiar with the area and the people that I was connected to before I moved here. So it just made it difficult and different. And then the person that was my dom before, we reconnected. And so we had a brief little reconnection, and very brief. But it was very brief. And then after that, like, I really just haven't explored. I haven't had that opportunity or space to be open and free as much as I would like to. I think just people are afraid of what they would find out about themselves if they let go sexually. They're afraid that they might like something that is considered to be taboo, or something that is considered to be GAY, you know.
And I find a couple shots ahead of time sometimes help get you some liquid courage to kind of go to some places that you wouldn't normally go.
I wouldn't say smoke. I wouldn't say smoke, because you're gonna probably,
and definitely don't do mushrooms.
So I wouldn't say smoke.
Right, because it takes you for real.
Right.
Baby, them lips will roll up so tight, you wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Listen, I can't smoke before because I get dry mouth, and
that's what I
don't.
You can't have dry mouth, because that won't work for slobbing on the knobbin if your mouth is dry. We choking on it.
Listen.
You like sandpaper. Nobody wants that.
You just gotta make that thing smack the back of that throat a couple times, so it'll create.
Still, if it's dry, it's gonna get stuck back there. Nobody wants it to get stuck to the back.
She's coming out like some Velcro. Like,
I'm just saying, like, let me get a cup of water, please.
That thing
let me get some coconut oil real quick, something, because you can't.
I heard about that coconut oil too.
Okay, listen.
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop.
Reflex.
It's different. So we got a question. At what point do you start to trust? Is this in regards to like BDSM, or is it in regards to just being open sexually with somebody cool? Let me know what you mean, and then we can further answer your question.
I will say this though. Nichole, Nik B knows this. I am very open. I will have a freeing conversation with somebody, even if we're not even an intimate, connected person. I just like these conversations because I enjoy people when they get loose and they get free. I will set up a whole girls' night weekend at a male review weekend place. You know what I'm saying? Just to have us have a moment where we can just go, yes, come on down. I does all that. Come on, sis. But no,
so
I am
that
very
sound like a collab.
Let's do it, sis. Girl, I got all the scribbles on my timeline.
Listen. And for me, it takes like a couple rounds before I feel safe. So I feel like, you know, like that first night of sex, maybe a little bit more vanilla than average. But I feel also like kind of the more you do it, you push those boundaries of, so do you like that? Are you cool? Can I do this? Are you going to flinch? You kind of start to feel how they pull or push when you do different things. And that's when I start also feeling trust, when you are okay with where things are going.
Absolutely. And I think we said earlier through that connection piece piece does allow for that openness and that like you can breathe a little bit more when you have that, where you feel that safety, where you feel that you feel that honesty. You guys have had conversations in order to get to a certain level with each other, because that's one of the biggest things I feel like people don't do. And I've said it in regards to all conversations or all topics, is that people don't have enough conversations or don't communicate enough. But people are so ready to hop in bed with one another. They are so ready to get the hunching. Get the hunching, and then that's it. Y'all just out here doing basic ass sex when we could have been out here doing some next level shit. But because you were so ready, you got that C level coochie. You didn't even get get what you could have gotten.
The way that I hear men talk about how freaky they can be, and then we have a conversation, and they be like, not even, and we don't even get to the act. They'd be like, in conversation, I can say some to me what is basic to me, and they'll be like, oh, I wasn't on that level, and I'm like, okay, take this test real quick so we can see where we're at, what we're working with, because at this point,
but then also some of that with foreplay too, sometimes what's not said can also be a turn on too. Like, have you ever read a book or something, and it's the less description you have allows you to like play out more in your mind? No, see, for me, like to what you were saying, where the guy doesn't quite say it. Like sometimes my imagination will take it further than their words will, and I don't know. I mean, that works for me too.
I feel like they're gonna disappoint me because I have a very vivid imagination. So we're gonna be swinging off of chandeliers, and then he come in with a
y'all break that chandelier. Like, we can't swing off of that unless it's in this like.
I'm 5'2". I can do it. I can.
It's gotta be really secure up there, otherwise we're gonna have the ceiling on top of us.
Right. Okay. That's why I said, what's the weight limit on the chandelier?
Okay. Back. We over here swinging around.
Hey, Judah. Okay, so yeah, being open to trust.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
You have to that's a mental thing, and it's based on the connection. Based on the connection with that person that you are with or engaging in sex with. Sometimes we sit up here and we know nothing about this person.
Yeah.
We don't even like this person yet. We're already.
I've had lots of sex with people I turned out not to like. And unfortunately, like a lot of times no, but I'm being for real though. I feel like this is how it goes. You meet somebody, oh, you look cute. Oh, the sex is great. And then there's nothing to talk about. Nothing else. And it's like at its core, you're not even friends. You are just physically attracted. So yeah, there's been plenty of people where I've looked back and be like, man, I don't even like this dude. But we was something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. See, I'm sapio. I'm sapio, so I need that mental stimulation for me to even get to the part of me imagining doing something with somebody.
Give me a dumb one who's thick in the right place and we're good. I'll take a dumb one. I don't need him to be extra intelligent and run it down for me. No.
Nick said, pull that thing down.
Stop all that yapping. Let's get to it.
What you say, Regina?
I gotta have some kind of mental connection. I gotta have something because I want to have some kind of conversation in the midst of me and you getting it in. I mean,
she said, so what do y'all think about
wait a minute. You want to like, how was your day?
What's about that government for today? You know what I'm saying? What's today's mathematics?
Right now?
I mean, I wouldn't go that deep, but
right. She said, not that deep, but I want to be able.
What is it good to you? I mean, not like something you be like, is it good to you? Be like, huh? What?
They need to talk. They need to talk.
I need
that's fast. If you,
I am not gonna hold y'all. I'm good for huh?
So some dudes say that they don't like to talk during sex though because they end up coming quicker. So no, listen, it doesn't work for me either. I like the interaction. However, if you ever get you a dude that's super quiet, it may be that if they end up talking themselves into a nut way too fast. So they have to be quiet.
They super focused. They super up here.
Right. I mean, that's at least what I've been told. Fellas, if anybody's on here, please tap in and let me know if it's something different than that. But that is a theory that I've heard. So it can be real quiet.
We have heard that, and that's a no-go.
Because I be in the moment. And I don't really be listening sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be like, girl, if you can you can hear.
Yeah, and I'll be like, huh? And I hate saying huh. And so I just be like, yeah.
You gonna yell yourself into something that you didn't agree to.
Right? Listen, we done got my ass caught up because I'm just agreeing because I didn't want to say huh.
Tell me it feels good. Let me know
that part.
Something. I don't like a quiet man because I'd be like,
not at all. I will dry up like the goddamn Sahara. I cannot. Listen, but no, that's for real though, because like if you quiet, I feel like I'm not doing a good job, and I'm an overachiever. So I need to hear, I need to know, I need the reaction. And if you're not giving me the reaction, I feel like you are bored. We can just stop right now and call it quits. I'm good.
That part.
I got a basket of goodies that can handle me real well.
Her bucket. Let her tell you about the bucket.
It's a basket from Michael's craft store. It's a very nice basket.
Bed, multiple vibrators. Just big ass bucket of vibrators.
It's a very nice craft basket. Okay, listen.
Talk us through it.
Okay, talk it through
yes,
it.
Please do.
Okay,
I like that too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that about you, but thank you for letting us know. I don't think I wanted to know that part. But I fucks with you, my boy.
Hilarious.
So let's talk about the mind and body connection. We kind of already were discussing that, but in regards to primal play. So primal play bypasses logic and goes straight to sensation. It engages fight or flight energy, but safely. And it releases adrenaline, oxytocin, and dopamine. And if you watch this show, was it earlier this year? Yeah. We talked about the sex chemicals. And dopamine, oxytocin, and all of those kind of things were a part of that little cocktail that get us going, get us intrigued and engaged fully in the act of sex.
Yes.
But also, side note, if y'all didn't know, those same chemicals make you feel like you might be in love with somebody.
Oh, I've been guilty of that. I think I've been guilty.
Same little chemicals make you feel like, oh my God, he's the one. No, your body just like what they did, what they did to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe
it. That's what your body is releasing in the midst of all of this. And so it's about surrender, trust, and intensity. I got a funny video.
Oh, okay.
That I'm gonna play real quick.
She said, "Who's in it?" She said, "This ain't home video time. Hold on."
Right. Wait a minute.
That's for the other episode.
Yes, I do.
So tell me, would y'all be down for that?
To put on a mask and
for him to put on a mask?
I would.
Like a robber mask, or like
a scream mask. It's Halloween time, you know. It's October, so
listen. I tell.
Wait a minute. So those be like the whole time that he's not licking me because the mask is in the way.
Hold on, Nik B is so goofy. I think she would probably start playing with the fucking mask, like in the midst of everything. She would be like, "Are you there?" Listen, I can't with her. I would try anything once. If you like it, I love it. I'll try it, and if I like it, we can discuss it. If I don't like it, we can be like, you know what, that might be not my thing, but let's meet in the middle somewhere.
I'm over here trying to be supportive. I'm like, well, if that's what you like, but meanwhile, I'm thinking the fact. No, take. I don't want to be scared while I'm getting mine on. I don't want to be scared while I'm sexing. I just don't.
See, that's where that primal comes in. You'd be like, "Oh, I'm so in the moment." You just yank the mask off, like that was, you know what I'm saying.
Toss it in a corner. Yep.
See, I
I'm
have
gonna get that phone call later.
And I want somebody to come through, my man to come through the house while like a robber, come through the house and like grab me, throw me up on the kitchen table, and just like take me.
Have you ever had scenario sex? Like, since that's a fantasy of yours, have you ever done that? Like reenactment, stranger sex?
Yes.
I've done it once.
See, I feel like I haven't lived my best life yet because I haven't had stranger sex like that kind of thing yet.
Oh,
I haven't.
I like it.
But you would like is that like
but I haven't done that, and that just sounds fun as fuck. Like
it is. It is.
So the dude who wanted me to do it, like he literally wrote out a script. That was a little much because it was a lot. But he told me exactly what he wanted me to wear. So he told me how he wanted my hair to be. He told me the type of makeup he wanted me to wear, and we acted out this little scene. And it was supposed to be I was a librarian. Me with my non-spelling ass working in a library is hilarious. Okay, so I'm in there with this. Little short old skirt on, and I had on a white button up and my hair pulled back and some glasses. And he's like, "Ma'am, can you help me find this book?" And I was like, "Well, yes, I can."
What? Why have I not heard this story?
It was the craziest thing, but it turned into some amazingness. Okay, it was great.
And see, it's not even the fact that he wrote the script; it was the intention. Like I know what I want. He set up here and was
he was very clear, and I executed.
Give me one of them any day, because you can write whatever, and I'm gonna always say yes.
Yes. Can you imagine being on your lunch break? What are you doing? I'm studying my script. Make sure I got this bitch memorized.
I gotta remember. Not a date.
You can't be pulling out the book like, okay, hold on one second. You said, okay, yes, daddy.
What?
Yes,
daddy. Come out some, huh?
She said, huh?
You can hear.
Yo, oh my God.
Good times.
But
Good times.
I was fully participating in some shit like that, rehearsing my lines and all of that, because I'm the person that's that intentional. Like I'm finna tell my business. One time, this guy was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come by Wednesday. Let me know if you're available." And I was like, "Yeah, about what time?" And he was like, "About 2 or 3." I was like, "All right, cool." So I went on Canva.
Sorry, I'm laughing too soon. Go ahead, sis.
And created a doctor's appointment card. Created the card, sent him a card like your appointment with Dr. Leo is at 3:00, blah blah blah, this day, this time. Here's the address. And I sent him the card, and he was like, "Girl, what is this?" I was like, "Don't be late for your appointment. Make sure you confirm the day before, and all of that kind of stuff. Don't be late for your appointment."
Okay.
So he gets there, and I got on the whole lab coat, the whole
come through
the little wig, the glasses. I have my stethoscope, and then I used to have an ink pen that looks like a needle. I don't know what happened to it. Somebody probably stole it, but I had an ink pen that looked like a needle. So I was in full on character when he came through, and that shit was so much fun. But he was one of them that wanted to overdo it, wanted to do that kind of shit all the time. I'm like, boy, no.
This is special occasion sex.
No.
Hey, but I like that you went the extra mile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I like you and that's some shit that we own, it's always gonna be extra.
Okay.
I feel you on that one.
It's always gonna be extra. Like, I really want to play in some paint with somebody, but
yeah.
Me
and Copa done messed this up. Oh, you do? That's right.
So we actually on our show we shared a story that a listener had written in, where she and her significant other, this guy, they went to a paint party, and at the paint party, the whole concept is that your person you come with is painting you in the nude with this paint stuff, right? So you're basically, I guess it's group sex to some degree.
With people watching.
Yeah, because people are watching. They can watch you while you're getting painted. And evidently this other girl from across the room was making eyes and wanted to join in and help paint. And next thing they knew, it was a whole threesome with a whole lot of paint in the middle. Okay, but
they made some malls.
Right, listen.
They
had on red, the other one had on yellow. They was making orange.
Come on, color wheel.
just over here
color wheel.
Secondary colors, tertiary colors.
Okay, primary and secondary.
That happened. So
yeah. I'm down for a paint party. I'm down for a paint party. That would be dope.
That would be fun.
I love it. And I like the food board, like not like the traditional whipped cream, not that, but like the one where they have the food on you. You're the appetizer board. I would love that.
Oh, like
sushi?
Sex in the City.
Not sushi.
Like sushi. No, I mean, that was on Sex in the City.
Yes.
She was the board. She was the charcuterie board.
The charcuterie board. I like it. I'm down for that. We might find some stuff in some rolls a little bit later, but I'm here for it.
Period. Okay. You got to go. Listen, because I know I'm not the only one who be finding change that falls out in the shower later on in the day. So I know I done walked around with my bra off for hours and then quarters ain't fell.
Oh my God. Same here.
Okay, so this, I'm like, listen, this little statement right here, that can be read two different ways. I love some good ass sex, or I love some good ass sex.
Which one is this? We're curious. Are you into anal, or you just like some good ass sex?
You just like some good sex.
No, the comment. Yeah, we were trying to figure out.
I have a feeling she likes some good ass sex. Not
have you guys ever had anal sex though?
I've tried it.
Look,
not for you.
It was look. She said she tried anything a few times.
I'm gonna try sexual.
One time to see if I like it, 2 times to be sure, 3 times to make sure
that it's a no.
That it's
hard no, hard yes.
Or no.
She said, "Oh, okay." I tried it once, and
that first time might not be a full-on experience. You might just be dabbling in it.
Yeah, the first time is always a misfire.
The opportunity to really see what it's about.
First time is always a misfire. The second time it was mind blowing, out of this world. And then the third time I was like, "What the hell?" Because I think he was way too big. And
and that's the thing. Like everybody wants like a good sized man, but when it comes to anal sex, I'm sorry, that is just it's too big.
Give me
I don't like it.
I tried it one time. We were drunk. We did it the wrong way. Apparently, I was supposed to lay on my side. I didn't know the rules of how you do it the first time.
You feel me? This will fit.
Bitch, that's a colonic.
Will. And it will feel the best. Okay.
So my men who are not well endowed, let's talk about this. Maybe.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
No and no. I mule kicked the hell out of my ex-husband.
That won't fit. That won't fit.
If it don't fit, you must have quit. Okay.
Say that again. And when they try to make it fit, what they tell you?
Vaginal.
Relax.
They do say that.
Take it. You'll be able to take it. I'm gonna go real easy on you.
No,
that's a goddamn lie. That's a lie.
Because then they get to work up.
Nope. I kicked the shit out my husband when I was married, and we tried it, and we were drunk. He got that back. He got that back mule kick. His chest was hurting. My ass was hurt. We was done.
Never was a wrap for the night.
Just laid out.
Just done. Like trying to sober up. Like no, and that traumatized me. I was like, I'll never try it again. Plus, I have a preference for the front entry, so I already know it ain't going in the back, so I'm good. That size is a little too big for me, so I'm good.
I'm the opposite. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
I know people who do. I know friends that love
it. And the reason that I say that I enjoy it was because one of the first times that I did it with somebody who was very he wasn't huge, so he was nice size, all of that kind of stuff. I was very relaxed with him because we had already been having sex before. So I was very relaxed. I was very open, all of that. But he was very took his time, was ease, all of that. And I think that was my best orgasm ever. Like, ever.
Did you say he used lube?
Yes.
Mm.
Like, that was when
Did you lay on your side or did you lay
ever.
flat? Because I've heard both is good for soft entry.
I think I was flat.
Okay.
I think that's better.
Yeah, I think I was flat.
But if you're on all fours, that is I think, a little bit more intense.
It's too tight. It's too tight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So beginners out there, lay on your tummy. There you go.
And lots
but
of
it
lube.
was the best
and lots of lube
I had ever had. I mean,
really?
Still to this day.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, because it was different. And then it just engaged all of me. Like, it was from both, from the front and the back. So it was the double. And I was like,
hold on, reverse. 2 people or one person just double stimulating?
One person was a double orgasm from the
front. Because I was like, well, we knocking ball sex too, girl.
I ain't that grown.
I'm not that grown either.
I want to be that grown though. I want to try that so bad. I'm
not that grown.
I don't think I'm that mature.
I'm
not that mature.
I'm goofy. I'm like Nick. I'm with Nick. Yeah. I will be in there laughing so much.
Be like, you just touched his ball sack, right?
Right. I'm like you hear his ball sack, you like that? Sword fight. It would not.
She done got the lightsabers out.
It would not go well. I would be on
very comfortable
with
sexuality to be able to do it, because a lot of men be like, I'm not doing that, because you got to think about it. Your balls is going to touch. And then even when you're doing it, your penis is going to come out and your penis may accidentally hit his behind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna find out that they like something they didn't know they like. You know what I'm saying?
If they don't talk about it, then it might be easier for them. But like, if they have to sit there and talk it through and say, okay, we're gonna do that. Like, don't plan it. I think the guys would have an issue if they tried to plan it.
No, you just do it. You just do it.
Right.
Don't even like touching each other because they be so scared to be seen like they're gay. And I'm like, y'all gotta stop with all of the preconceived notions about stuff like that. Like, chill out.
I hate that. I hate when they say that 2 minutes of train.
In the comments, I've been saying some shit like, "Where your wand at?"
They be saying pause the whole time. Pause.
Right?
Pause.
I would be so mad if that's all they keep saying. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah.
Like, we get it. Yeah. You're not gay. I got it.
Yeah. Where your wand at?
You're not in here.
Sorry.
Screwing each other. Me. So please relax. And let's get this done.
She said, I'm trying to get to somewhere and you're not helping me by talking.
No.
Hirsch. The fuck out. But this is for y'all in the comments. Comments. What does being in your body mean to you? And have you ever had a moment where passion felt more like instinct than planned? Because what you feeling in your body? Man, what you feeling in your body? So that's the question for y'all in the comments. But ladies, y'all can answer it too.
Wait, give me. Okay, I think I needed an example. Like, what does it feel like intercourse?
What does being in your body mean when it comes to primal play? So like when it feels more instinctual instead of like planned or processed or over discussed or over talked. When you just go for it.
I feel like there's certain parts of your body, like your chest and your diaphragm, where you get like that kind of that tingle, that feeling where you kind of have to like release and let it out. Like whether, you get that sensation inside your body that you physically have to do something about it, and that comes out into primal play. I think that's when you get to hooting and hollering and you get to reaching out. I think that you have like a physical sensation in your core that you have to release in some kind of way. That's what it feels like to me.
to ignite. It's like a fire.
Yes.
A little bit. Like
definitely a fire. It's emotional. I'll say that. Like I know that when kind of all things are activated, it just like it's a whole body experience for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like it when dude just kind of takes control so that you just sort of go with the flow of things, but it doesn't feel forced and you just sort of naturally move in the same rhythm. I don't know. That's how it works for me.
Now that's how you fall in love.
I'm telling you.
It's like waking your body up. It's like waking up. Everything in your body is like waking up. And it's just like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel repressed lately.
Uh-oh.
I am like, bruh, I just want to wild out.
We need to find you a club.
Are you taking a break on purpose?
No.
Or you just haven't found that person to wild out with?
I just don't have that person to wild out.
Okay, ma'am. We need to find you a club. Nichole, Nick, you got some clubs out there. We need to find you a club, boo. Come on.
There are some out here.
Mm-hmm.
I've been invited to a few. I just haven't gone yet. But
I keep trying to go, but nobody will take me.
I said I'd go with you. I'll be in the back making sure that you get home safe.
I think the other thing too about the clubs and stuff, I'd be a little nervous.
Wow.
I be nervous simply because people not clean.
Aren't you supposed to sign waivers and
they have rules?
Oh, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like
hygiene.
Yeah, like
they got showers, boo. They got showers. They got soap. They provide you.
How do you know? I thought you said you hadn't been yet.
I may have virtually toured a few places.
Oh my god!
But they do. I work in a sex club, and they have showers. They have all of. Yeah. But she's right. A lot of from me working in a club, there are some people who do not
really
wash. They go from one person to another person. So
because that's some people's fantasy, though.
That's true.
For some people, it's hard to pause and go take a shower between partners if what you're going for is to go to person to person to person, but mix with multiple people.
You're right. That is some people's fantasy. So it's like a catch-22 because to each his own. And so you have to basically know what you want, and you just have to be careful.
Yeah, we're not messing up my pH.
A private party that's set up like that, or a club? Like, what if you went to an orchestrated private party where everybody had been pre-screened? Would that be any more comfortable than going to a club where you really wouldn't know if people are good?
I think if it's pre-planned, then probably so. I would be a little more comfortable that way. Now when Leroy got the glow, shut up.
But even in the clubs,
but nobody wants that.
A lot of the clubs, they're screened. They don't let just anybody in.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? I've always wondered. So if you're screened, does that mean that you've gone to the doctors and submitted a report at least a week in advance? Like, how are you screened so quickly?
Here's the thing. At the club that I work at, they have the Julian Center. They come in and people take tests.
Okay.
On the spot.
So it's on the spot results before entry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. I was like, how do we know that these aren't forged documents or that these aren't old tests? I was curious, like how do we really know that what they're saying is true?
Okay, so like the Julian Center, when they come, you get your results right then,
right there.
Like the little 20-minute joint.
But I mean, is that only for HIV/AIDS? I mean, some tests take longer. I mean, nobody wants that die slow, of course, but also nobody wants long-term herpes and things either. But do those you know what I'm saying? Like, how?
It's only so. I mean,
I don't want it.
Only certain tests you can take, but that's to protect yourself. That's why you have condoms. That's why you have.
But then people get to kissing. And then
I ain't gonna. That's why I don't.
See now, not for no club. No.
Yeah, no.
Listen, the ones that I've seen on the pornos that I've viewed.
That's your first mistake. First of all, judging off a goddamn porno.
Right, because even with them, so we did an event recently, and we got to interview a lot of the people at the event. It was a swingers event.
Okay.
And baby, when I say I had a time, because I was in there asking all the questions, like I got to be so fucking nosy. She did ask all the questions.
I love it. I love it.
Wasn't nobody like looking at me like, bitch, why are you so nosy? That's why I love saying that I'm media, because you can ask questions without people looking at you sideways. And so I got to ask all the questions. And one, there was a former porn star there. And when I say he held nothing back, we interviewed that man about 45, 50 minutes. And I was in there like, oh, so, and we just went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And he was telling me so much about the porn industry and how they operate and what they do and how they have to be so clean and show up. And do all
it doesn't sound fun when you like really know the backstory of it. It doesn't sound as fun as how it looks in the production. Like all the precautions, which I appreciate, don't get me wrong, but like when you really know how they prepare, where they're pausing to get re-energized, you know, the breaks, like when you really think about the production of it, once it's chopped and edited is a completely different story from how they create it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And even just knowing some of the stuff, like he was just telling me everything. And I'm probably gonna post that. It's no video because we couldn't record video at this event.
Right.
Strictly audio. But it was such an eye-opening conversation with every person that I interviewed during this thing. And I was like, well, goddamn. People really are here hunching and doing it in so many different ways. And then so many people, the reason that so many people have tapped into certain parts of things, like it was a girl who was telling me how she got into flogging and how that became her kink and all those, and it was from childhood trauma. And I was like, girl, what?
Yeah, I can't do the trauma induced.
And I was like, oh, baby, can I hug you?
He's like, only if I can flog you.
Right.
Yeah, I can't.
Tip for tat.
Bring it in. Not tip for tat. People after the fact, like, come on.
You want a hug? I want a flog. Let's do it.
I'm a hug, especially when some shit steals from your childhood.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a hug.
Okay. Yeah.
But and it was a really dope couple there. And their understanding or their dynamic of how they got into the lifestyle and all of that kind of stuff was super dope. They was like very fucking mature. And I was like, oh man, that's dope that y'all had this conversation.
Yeah.
Because you guys knew you both wanted something additional. And most couples don't even do that. That's why so many people are cheating.
So was it their way of having an open relationship, but being involved
with boundaries?
Yeah. Like they are super involved with each other. And so even when they take on a partner or any of those kind of things, like they all participate or they all have understanding of this is what she needs to do for her. This is what he needs to do for him. But then when we come back together, it's nothing different. And I'm like, mature as fuck.
So thinking about like raw primal instincts, that passionate, fiery sex, do you think that that is something that can be sustainable long-term in a monogamous relationship? Or do you think it will eventually become mundane and less aggressive because it becomes repetitive and you know your partner?
I think that it would be based on how you go about doing it. Like if you're doing the same thing all the time, it will become mundane and it will become something like, oh, okay, watch. You want me to bend over? Oh, okay.
I'll put my leg over here on this wall.
Horse said, I knew it was coming.
You're gonna push it from the back like that.
Right. So if you are
whose is it?
Right. If you're very rhythmic in how you do stuff and you're very like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, no, sir. But if you're very because it's supposed to be unplanned, but you know, it's supposed to be something unplanned, on the spot, real. And I think if you and your partner are consistent in it being unplanned, that you can sustain stuff like that.
And you got to be interested in learning still. Like, you're going to continuously learn throughout your relationship. You're going to try new things. You're going to learn, like, something might come up and you'd be like, damn, I want to try that too. Like, and the minute that it starts to feel mundane, you got to figure out how to make it not. Like, you got to go somewhere, go on vacation, go on a balcony, go in someone's pool, sneak in a waterfall in the Indies. I don't know, but you got to do something to make it.
The international wildness. Okay.
That part. But you got to figure it out. And then you got to try some different things. Like, you might have to take that test and be like, okay, well, this thing's a little lower on my list. Let's try something in this category that might spice it up. And then, you know, do a little role play or something. But you have to be willing to continuously learn each other and become a new person in that relationship. Otherwise, because even if it's not planned, right? You do it enough, you're still gonna be like, well, I know that he likes this. It's unplanned, but I'm gonna do it because I know he likes it. And then it becomes rehearsed. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I got to get my knee game up so I can do some more tricks. These kneecaps, they're limiting me from being great.
Yeah. Talking about she want the Meg Stallion. I got these Meg Griffin knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, we stuck.
I have to start putting knee pads on. Strap with some knee braces. Okay.
Listen, get you a helmet.
Yeah,
not a helmet. What?
Get you a helmet and a football jersey. If they like football, get you a helmet, a football jersey.
Listen, my neighbors will be like, ma'am, and you don't stop all that construction in the middle of the damn night. Okay.
She said, that's not the football. That's not the football.
Right.
That man would be like, what is happening?
That is great.
He won't even know what's going to hit him.
Listen.
He's just going to be like, what the fuck? And that's the thing, too, is that I need somebody who understands that I am very random.
So you would want the screen mask. When we were talking back, you would do it with the screen mask. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Take that rubbery thing off and smack him with it.
Now, don't be in my house with the lights off when I get
she gonna shoot your ass. That's a whole other pow.
Let it be known that you're here first.
Yes, let me know that you're here. But I don't have to know that you in costume. That kind of shit. Cause you in my house in the dark.
My ass be like, Rodney, is that you? That better be you, because if it's not you behind that mask.
You in my house in the dark with a mask on. Like, it's over.
Wait, can you imagine a robber coming into her house and she thinking it's her man? That's the best robbery ever. He gonna be like, man, I came up off these goods and some cool shit. Man, I'm robbing this house every Friday.
Take that TV, come give it to me.
House and he thought it was a part of a scheme.
Right.
And he handed him the radio, all of him and Gina's jewelry. And
right. See, I love that episode. Yo.
Yeah, don't come up in my shit unannounced. Let me know you in this motherfucker, but come from around.
You be spontaneous, but plan that shit first. Let me know ahead of time. And then we be
come
spontaneous.
from around the corner with the mask on. Get down, bitch.
Oh my God. Please,
you just go,
stop.
Oh my God, it's all right.
No, don't like, stop.
Scared me.
You want me to run?
God damn it.
Dun, 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 I will make my own music as I'm running.
Exactly. What's your own theme song?
In slow motion.
Yeah,
I swear to God. I swear.
As I'm peeling shit off. Running, taking off shit. Like, no, don't catch me.
See, and I'm blinding when I'm gonna be running into shit. I'm gonna run to a wall and pass out.
And it's been so long that I've been comfortable to be goofy and just like
goofy sex is the best. I'll be cracking up.
Yo, wait, hold on. We talking about Primal play. Her motherfucking cats. I swear to God. Her cats be wanting in on the action.
I've already had to use the water bottle a couple times while we've been on air.
She told me somebody to pick the cat up and toss it out the room while she was mid-stroke. I was like, oh.
Absolutely,
no.
because I thought the door got shut, but the latch didn't latch all the way. Here comes Smokey, just pow, just hey, what's going on in here? So I'm like, oh my god, this
not the cat that came in.
This is child abuse, this is cat endangerment. So we had to pick the cat up, throw him on out, shut the door real hard, and then I put something on the bottom so he couldn't push it over again. And then we just jumped right back in.
But please believe that cat got a little pat in, little cat.
Well, there was some little perverts. Yeah, both of them.
The cat said, "No, I heard something hit me meowing."
That part.
Yeah, right
part.
What you doing to my mom?
Right.
Mind your business.
What's happening?
Go get some
cat
business.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
That is so funny.
My cat worked out.
Today. He was like, I'm saved today. What you doing?
Okay. No boundaries. None.
Oh my God.
So with Primal Play, the goal a lot of times is real life examples and scenarios. So make it tangible, relatable, and interesting with examples people can visualize or open or discuss openly. So when we're talking about Primal Play, like examples, playful aggression, growling, grabbing, light scratching, gentle bites, hair pulling, wrestling, or pinning. Oh, I like that one. Sensory. So we forget that some of the things that we do when it comes to sex and all those kind of things is that the senses have to be enticed as well. So sense, like a good scent that'll get you good. Make you want to come here. Let me come closer to me.
Suck you down.
Breath. A lot of people don't recognize like breath and breathing and like.
I had sex with a stank breath guy. It was really hard to get through it.
Oh God, bitch.
Oh, it was tough. It was tough. It was tough. So I will say that yes, absolutely that. Please make sure that like you smell good and your breath smells good too, because we're breathing hard. Both of us are. And I'm like, that is not me. That's you. And I was like, the only thing I could do was ask him to flip me over so that I was facing the other way. That's how we got through this.
Because I feel like, baby, you got to go or go brush your teeth.
That part,
the thing is that because we were like already in it, I didn't want to lose momentum, so I just flipped over and let him breathe. Like
you better than me, because I would have lost all.
And I was just facing the other way. But oh my God, I was like, why is your breath like this? Did you eat today? Do you need water?
It was empty stomach breath.
It had to have been. It had to have been because when we got done, I fed him. I was like, "Are you hungry?" I got some leftovers.
Nick,
I got you. I didn't have the heart to tell him that his breath was awful because we were having a moment. But oh my God. Oh my God, my eyes started to water.
See, my sense of smell is very keen. So that's one thing I probably would have had to stop.
You would have stopped mid-session. You would have stopped mid-session?
I would have.
Yes.
Because
so I'm the only one that just decided to flip over. Okay.
No, and the only reason I say that is because the older I get,
stop laughing at me
like more my brain and my nose decide that they're going to dissect smells. And I don't like that. Like my brain, I really be smelling stuff. And I'll be like, oh, that smell like such and such and such and such. Like my brain dissects the smells.
See, all I can think about is where you about to put your mouth at. And I don't want you messing up. My pH is not about to be messed up because you didn't brush your teeth. And I can't stand thick saliva. I can't do it. So if you got thick saliva,
honestly, I think it was a combination of smoking weed and hungry.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. Listen, it wasn't that this person doesn't brush their teeth. I know this person has good hygiene, but they had just got through smoking and they were hungry. And the two of them together made my eyes want to water. And so instead of ruining the moment, I was just like, hey, can you flip me around? And then that way I don't have to, we can't do missionary right now. Not right now. Not until we get you something to eat, So we'll do it the other way.
You know what?
We gonna do it like this.
Not till we get you some food, my boy.
I applaud you.
And a Gatorade.
But I did it. I couldn't do it. And the way my mouth is set up.
Oh my gosh.
She said, and I'm gonna tell you about that.
Tell you about yourself.
I think as I've gotten more comfortable in conversation and knowing what I do want, I've gotten more comfortable in vocalizing what's a no-go for me. And I think the old me, even like the newly divorced Leigh, might have been like, okay, I'll just because I've done some unsavory things with some unsavory people, but I wasn't versed enough in my communication skills to tell them nah. But as I've gotten more experience and I'm like, yeah, no, I can communicate that this is a no for me. And if I'm drying up, I'm gonna there you and say it's okay, baby. We just gonna.
What if they just spit to get you wetter again?
What if they what, Nichole?
What if they just spit to keep you wet?
Only if you got good gut hygiene, good gut health. Okay, cool. But if you got nasty tobacco breath,
and that's the stuff I'll be scared that I end up with BV, trick,
BV from the mouth.
No.
All of that kind of stuff. And that's the one thing that I tell dudes that smoke. Most of the dudes that I know that smoke, I got an extra toothbrush. I always keep extra toothbrushes.
I don't even deal with smokers.
Paste, it's mouthwash. It's
I don't like cigarette smokers.
Oil. It's some pulling oil in there if you want to really get to it and brush your teeth and get down to the nitty gritty. It's some peroxide in there. Like
she got some the oregano oil.
It's some floss going.
It's some floss. It's some
the crevices. Yep.
I got a whole little container of flosses and it's labeled crack cleaners.
Yep, I got those too. You've seen them, Leigh. I've got them
in your bathroom.
It's crack
in the guest room.
Like my bathroom is literally set up like I own an Airbnb. I have everything for guests available. So go in there, do your thing, have at it. But what you're not going to do is put your dirty hands or your dirty mouth on me.
Ooh, dirty fingernails are the worst, especially when they want to touch all on your special places.
Yeah, especially if you smoked.
Oh God.
If you're a smoker, please don't ever come over here and try to touch on me after you just got done. Please wash your hands. Because first of all, that's ultimately going to turn me off if you smoking cigarettes.
Listen, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Not for me.
I might be okay with a little liquor breath. I might be okay with liquor breath. Because at least I know
it depends on the liquor.
Some of them germs in your mouth and got burnt off.
If it's dark liquor, it's usually sweet. I don't mind that. But some of that dry stuff.
Y'all is crazy. And I love it.
But that dark liquor all day. So that
dark.
You so stupid. That's why you in the situation you in now. Fucking yak. Get you a good vodka, bitch. A good tequila. Listen, come on now.
But outside of breath, we stopped right there at breath.
We sure did, girl.
I
on a whole tangent. And it wasn't even the breath that she was talking about, Nick. You went on a whole tangent. Let's go back. I like to be breathed on. Listen.
Heat, sweat, and sounds, how they heighten the intensity. I am a very, if anybody knows, I'm an audible person. Even when like getting to know people, learning people, and all of those kind of things. Like if I cannot talk to you, we are not going to make it far. If I can't learn you through communication or talking, it is that I'm going to be able to do for you because that's how I learn.
And baby, don't have a falsetto voice. We just not going to go there at all. I can't do it because who's oohing and on? I can't.
Wait, what were the elements that you listed again?
Huh?
What were the elements that you listed? It was heat,
sweat, sounds, breath, and scent.
I don't like when I get dripped on when they're sweaty.
I don't like.
Listen,
I don't like droplets hitting me on my face.
I got spit on accident, and I liked it.
Listen, that isn't so much the issue, but just having their body just drip on your face, and you're like, that's not.
If they smell good, I'm okay.
It's but not why even about smell. I'm just like, thank you. Why are you sweating that much? Should I cut the AC on? Because I've already got the fan blowing, and you're dripping on my forehead. Right,
and my body heat kicking in overtime sometimes.
And my mascara smearing because you're over here getting salt in my mouth.
Why is she like this? This is why we can't get through episodes with her ass.
I know I'm not the only girl that has been looking up at the
sweated on.
It's just like raining.
I've been sweating on.
Look, so we can sweat it out. That's cool. But when it's drenched, drowned, like dropping on me, like I'm in a shower with you. Let's just go to the shower.
I'll be too attentive because I'll be wiping that shit off.
Listen, I'm gonna take that little shirt that you just took off. We're gonna wipe it off.
No, I don't like that because I'm over here doing all this. My makeup is all over the place now.
You got porn star hair, so I know you be over there flipping the shit out.
That's why I was like, let's just go to the shower. Let's just I'll get it wet. It's cool, but like stop dripping on me because that's gross. I don't want
to. Gross.
I be trying to catch that shit before it hit or it fall in my mouth.
No, you guys.
Your mouth was open.
About mouth. Have y'all ever had somebody wanted to spit in your mouth?
No, that happened to me on accident.
Wait,
I don't know if it was on accident. I did.
Ew.
Listen, I was so anti-spit because I was like, this is so degrading. Like to me, I was like, this is degrading. I have a friend. She was like, yes, girl, spit in my mouth, and I was like, bitch, no. It happened. I think he liked doing it, but I don't think he intended to do it on purpose. It was primal instinct. The nigga just was like. And I was like, oh, I was like,
you like spit, like, and then down there.
Wait, what was this?
I don't know if you spit and do all that, right? Okay, I'm okay with that. But to spit in my mouth,
wait, let it happen. Let it happen. That shit was kind of that shit was sexy as fuck. I don't know.
This is fine. But do you want me to catch your saliva with my mouth like you're bird feeding me? Like, nah.
And see, I just was having this conversation the other day because somebody was saying like they don't like the thought of somebody spitting in their mouth. And I'm just like, I've never had somebody spit in my mouth, but I've had somebody ask me to spit in theirs.
And what's like a big octua?
That was what I said, is that a lot of people think of that when they hear spit, and it's not that. It's literally
just a dribble. Like it's
like
just
a dribble. Like, not,
but it's like a passionate dribble. It's like you're in the moment. Like it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just something about it.
When people hear spit, they hear haktua.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm used to when they do this. Like,
yeah,
you better not haktua. Oh no. So when I hear haktua, I think of like this nasal.
And if they haktua when they doing that, that's an issue too.
No, I don't want it to be thick and mucusy.
No, and so it's not like you pulling it from the depths of your soul when you spit in somebody else's
sinus cavity.
Right.
They
got allergies trying to get it out.
Right. You ain't pulling the excess from the nasal cavity.
Listen, I got
you just literally taking what's already
talking about you allergic to cats and then hawking shit up on me. Like, don't do it. So
she's got trauma with spit.
It sounds like it's literally kind of like what's gathering what's already in your mouth, not creating anything additional.
It's like a juicy kiss. It's like a juicy kiss.
It is.
I don't like juicy mouthed people.
Well, that's not.
We don't really like juicy kisses. Yeah, we don't. I mean, I'm not talking about like slobber, but it's the same level of slobber. Like that amount of spit. It's not excessive. It's
not very. It's not. It's literally like
a dribble.
You know when you turn the water on and it just be that little drip? That's what it is. Like just very
like a baby. When a baby does like drools.
I be wanting babies to wipe their own mouths. I think it No, because see, and this is why. Listen, I'll be like, you can't get that. You don't feel that on your chin, baby. Like,
and she's really like
that.
this. I swear to God.
I don't like. This is why people don't let me watch their children. Actually, no, that's why I don't watch other people's kids, because I'm like, yo, you don't feel that on your face. Like, wipe that off. That's disgusting. Hold your neck up. 6 weeks old, can't do it yourself. Come on, baby.
Oh Lord.
So no, I'm not into spit.
I want to get to the point where I can try it, but I want to be comfortable with somebody. But I think you have to get the heat of the moment. Not sweet is taboo.
Listen, sweet is taboo. And be running.
Hey.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
It does. Real.
And don't let some jazz be playing in the background. I'm finna run in super slow-mo.
Okay, so you like to do the jazz music? Okay.
Let that horn go.
Okay. Because I like
when them strings kick in. That's my no, I'm just
what was that movie? It said pluck it like a guitar.
Yeah. But no, like that was part of like when I was in my BDSM relationship. That's what it was. Like he grew up in some areas.
Did you sign a contract while you were in your relationship?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you said it like you feel a way about it. How are you cool with that contract? Like what? Tell me.
Oh no, I'm very cool with it. I wish more people did it on a regular, consistent basis. It was just we signed it and he didn't
follow through on his end?
Through with it. Yeah.
Who set the contract up? You or him, or was it a mutual arranged document?
It was me, but we went over it mutually.
Okay. And so then he didn't follow. Did you follow the consequences? Did you? Yeah. Did he have consequences for him?
Absolutely. That's why it's a former.
Wait, but aren't you supposed to agree to the consequences? Like they're okay with you to a certain extent.
He agreed to the consequences,
and then he didn't let her do them or whatever.
Because it didn't follow through. So
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But like he grew up in some areas when it came to like the attentiveness and all of those kind of things, and so it was like, oh, okay, you a little grown. And then so it became like I had started listening to jazz some years ago, like really, really fully engaging in jazz. And so I didn't know that was part of his thing too. And so when we came back together, it was like, oh, you like jazz?
Listen, I'm saying this someone's going to sweet sweat on the WEUP and she's going to have a nut.
But it was that sexy time jazz. It wasn't that like, it wasn't that swinging when we out here. It was sexy time jazz and I loved it. And so it was different as hell. But it was not. Would I do it to jazz again? Hell yeah.
She didn't have to think about that. She said she want to get robbed of jazz, so we already know.
Robbed the jazz music.
I'm gonna send you a jazz playlist
where they be getting robbed or doing some shit that's total opposite of what's actually happening. I love that for me.
Hilarious. Yo.
So let's talk about the safety, communication, and consent. Since we talking about contracts and all that stuff. That was a good segue.
It was okay.
Let's talk about consent and safety and communication. When it comes to primal play, first things first, that shit can get intense.
Yeah.
If you're doing it right, it can get very intense. So, first and foremost, for everybody that's watching, one of the key rules is consent is not optional. Just because it was wild and spur of the moment, it doesn't mean it's uncontrolled. You're supposed to always establish boundaries, safe words, and body cues. Okay, so make sure y'all doing that, because you don't want to be the next person with the doom doom. You don't want to be that person. Okay, make sure you get that consent. Check-ins before and during. So talk about the comfort level, the triggers, or words that signal pause. So that's why we said like the communication, talking, all of that is important.
Absolutely.
Because if you just up here choking the shit out of me and my eyes rolling, and I can't say nothing, and you just like, oh yeah, you like that, don't you? And you didn't choke me till my eyes didn't pop.
See, I have a signal for choking. I have a signal like if I grab your hands and I pull it towards me, you ain't putting enough pressure. If I grab your hands and I pull it away, okay, you're doing too much. And we have that little
body cues. That's
body cues. Yes,
absolutely.
That doesn't work for me.
But also, fellas, ladies, if y'all like choking, learn how to choke.
That part. A wide flat grab. A wide flat grab. We're not applying pressure to a specific spot. You got to be. It's a wide grab.
Yeah, it can't be this. It can't be that.
It cannot be this.
We're not doing circle hands.
You are trying to love me. Kill me, love me.
You're taking the scream mask a little too far. We're not really trying to die.
Scream mask.
Right. Safe spot, scream mask. Safe place, scream mask.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You gotta be safe out here in these streets. If your hand is like this, you are trying to take me out of here. Okay?
Doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
That means you are literally going right for my throat.
Listen. We don't want nothing. We don't want no
right
C shapes, nothing. We don't do no C's around here. So we need a big wide grab. You know?
Guys ever use safe words?
There.
I can't think of a good safe word that doesn't sound stupid in the moment. Like
stop.
So I mean, stop is cool, but sometimes like
that's playful. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But you know, like sometimes I say stop and I don't mean it.
Like when
why'd
she's
you
getting
stop?
robbed.
Why'd you stop?
Right.
Because
you said stop. Oh,
that's why we need safe words, because I don't always say what I mean. Okay, kill me. But not like this. So yeah, I can't think of a good safe word that doesn't sound real stupid when I'm in the middle of the moment. Like that Kevin Hart's pineapple. Like I don't want to say pineapple. It doesn't go with the moment or anything. So I don't know. What do you guys say?
Banana.
I'm like I said,
not banana.
Motherfucker. Get your
there we go.
If my leg pulls back and I'm kicking you,
I usually say some stuff like "cut that shit out." Like usually that's where I end up.
No, look. I go for
that shit out.
Oh, you trying to choke me? Let me choke you about. Let me show you how I feel.
See, I like to give instruction, but you know, like when I'm in the moment, it's like a deep, sultry voice. Like a guy can tell me my voice drops a few octaves, and you know, you could be like, no, daddy, daddy, I don't like that. No, let's, you know, you can say it real cute, you know what I'm saying, but you don't have to kill the moment if you're like comfortable with your partner. You can be like, no, daddy, move that hand. No, I don't like that. Come over here, daddy. You know,
nice about it, and they don't listen.
You gonna kill that moment.
Yeah.
You gonna kill that moment.
I'm trying to be real nice, and they don't listen.
They gangsters, ain't they?
So
listen. I'm like, who is y'all fucking with?
Like, listen,
they don't know a body cue.
No.
Sometimes the men be into it too much, and you be like, no. You be like, no, that's a little bit too tight, and they be like. Be like, wait a minute, motherfucker! You trying to get your hands off of me?
I don't want to be a fly on the wall in her bedroom. I swear to God.
I know exactly what you mean.
You need to keep
moving. Then we have to discuss it afterwards. I'm like, so listen, your breath is bad. You need to eat, and you got to stop choking me. Like, I'm not going to say this again. Okay. We're not doing this 2 nights in a row.
Okay.
She hit him with the okay.
Like you got a bad report card. Now we got to do a follow-up.
Listen, now we have to discuss what we just went through. Remember when I turned around? It's because your breath was bad and you wouldn't stop choking me. So do better.
Do better.
So listen, nah, bro. We just gonna have to be done because you ain't listening.
Like,
yo,
but I'm with you. I'm with you, Leigh. Saying it all like nice and sultry and all of that kind of shit. Like
that works.
They respond better with those kind of cues.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But I think Nick. I think because I've been with partners who are in tune to what I want too. So like they're paying attention to my needs as well. So like but again, I'm a conversationalist. So beforehand, we talked about what I like and what I don't like and what they like and what we're gonna try.
We've discussed it.
Y'all didn't talk about brushing teeth.
I'm gonna have to start spraying him with the water bottle.
Now he might like that though.
Yeah, he gonna be like, oh yeah,
he needs to figure something out because it hurts. Knock it off.
Go ahead, and just drop that name so we know who he's talking about. Because at this point,
absolutely not. Can't do it. I won't even use the fake name because then you don't know who I'm talking about.
This weekend.
Right. Can't even use the fake name. Jesus.
Leave
it anonymous.
You definitely you know, girls always get niggas
girl,
nicknames.
we are notorious. Oh Lord.
My one homegirl called one of the dudes she talked to Big Jeans.
Big Jeans?
Big Jeans.
How did we get to that name? How did
was he too big for his little ass body?
Yo, that's the best. I love it.
Listen, we don't discuss names on our show too. We got some good nicknames, and they always come from somewhere. I give a good joke because you got to, but it's like, but Nik B's names always be real names, and it'd be messed up because like it'd be a name that it's like a real person's name, and I'll be like, oh, how's so and so, and I'll be looking for them, and like I've almost called a few people by their fake name because it was a real name.
Yeah.
So yeah, my names be fucked up. My name's
and then so listen, I had told my family. I told my family about this one person that I was seeing, but I only used the fake name with them. And so then when that relationship ended, I referred to this person by their real name. They're like, who's that? And I was like, this person. They're like, that doesn't even look like that name. And I'm like, that's their real name.
Yeah. My names be fucked up.
Oh, I love giving your people fucked up names. Mine have real names and yours have acronyms and stuff.
Hella acronyms. They'd be like 15 names deep.
Good times.
Y'all so funny. Some other things when it comes to safety, communication, and consent. So how do you all establish your safety outside of safe words and all of that kind of stuff? How do you generally give consent or communicate consent?
I'm a big vibe person. I think anybody that I've interacted with on that level, we've already discussed it. I can't even get past it. Like I discuss whatever. Like if we have discussed it, we know what's up. And if the energy is there, it pops off top. You know what I'm saying? Like and I feel safe enough. Like if we don't have a good conversation about it, we don't ever even get to that point. So
and I'm over here laughing at myself because in my head I'm thinking, I mean, I consented when I tossed my panties across the room. You didn't catch that? Like the fact, like that was me agreeing to this. That's how I know that I'm ready to go.
Nick,
girl, I don't know that I really talk about it too much ahead of time. It's just, you down. All right.
She's not an ahead of time talker. She's like an in the moment person. And I'm like I
typically know if I'm not interested in someone. If I don't want to engage with sex with someone, they're usually not coming back to my house or I'm not going back to theirs.
Right.
Especially if it's the first time, because I'm usually not that kind of girl that on the first date that I'm down to like go have sex under a bridge on the backside of my car after a football. That's happened, but
that was so goddamn specific.
So, but like on the first time, I'm usually like, oh, we're going to somebody's house. I'm not going to go to your house if I think that it's going to lead to something that I don't actually want to do. But I will go if our conversation has been flirtatious, if we've kind of had an interesting day of, foreplay, communication, stuff like that. But I've never really flat out said, hey, did you want to have sex tonight? Because I'm okay with it if you're okay with it. Like, I've never done that. Kind of know.
Yeah. I think sometimes for me, it is that sometimes for me it's that awkward space because I'll be like, I want to do it, but I don't really know for sure if I do. Because you be like vibing and having a good time, and you be like, I really don't know if I want to fuck you because I don't want it to ruin this moment. All right, fuck it. Come on. Okay, come on. But it's usually not necessarily like a yes. So I'm with you, Nick. Like, we've talked about it.
Yeah, but it's not a direct. This is what we're gonna do next.
Like, we've talked about it and we've had all of this conversation or whatever. But when we actually hang out or we are around each other and all of that kind of stuff, there is never really a
kind of feels awkward. Like, for me, if I were to talk about it ahead of time and say, okay, so tonight, like, you're coming over, we're watching movies, and then I was thinking, we can do what we want to do, right? So then in the moment, I'm just sort of sitting there like, so do you wanna, like,
hell yeah,
like, it feels now it feels corny because we're taking this continuity out.
Yeah.
But see, you got to be able to like feel the energy and the vibe. Like, I'm gonna touch your leg. I might touch a little higher up on your thigh. I might, my hand might go on your shoulder a little bit longer when I talk. I might lean in. Like, you're gonna get the sexual energy from me that's gonna give you the consent. Like, if I'm not close and in your space, ain't no consent.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't necessarily go over to your home and be in an intimate space with you if I wasn't already in that frame of mind with you. That's where I say, like, I don't know that I can just sit here and be like, okay, this is what we're doing tonight. Do you consent? I consent. And I know that's the mature thing to do, to, use your words. But
I don't know why, bitch, you always gotta make shit sound so like structured, like,
sweet.
It's gonna have to the conversation. She reads directions. She literally read the directions to Uno while we were playing it. I can't with her. When you say have a discussion with somebody ahead of time, there are ways to have sensual conversations without it being awkward, without it being so like black. Like, yes, it's black and white, but it's comfortable. Like, you don't have to be like, check Nick, yes or no.
Be very cut and dry.
Right, but the point, I am a little black and white with that. But I guess my point is that, like, when you want to engage with somebody on that level without it necessarily being so incredibly laid out. Like, if you're both flirting with each other, I'm like, at some point, if you don't want to flirt, you shut that down, right? And same with, like, you kind of feel those things. So that's why I say it doesn't feel like this formal conversation for me. If I'm into you and I feel like you're into me, and then you're inviting me over to Netflix and chill, we all know what that is. Like, it doesn't have to.
And chilling.
Because you're trying to get through the movie. I've been trying to get through the movie. We're like, wait, can we
first?
Give me 10 more minutes. The movie's almost over. Like,
And see, for me, it's like sometimes I don't want to have a conversation. I mean, we can say if we're in a group setting, and because I'm a big ass flirt, I flirt. I flirt. I'm a flirt, and my eyes. A lot of people say my eyes, they tell the whole story. So if I am having a whole conversation with my eyes with you, I'm going to take you down.
That part. That part.
And it's like,
I mean, that was coming.
I'll look at you and I'll be like, I'm going to climb that tree tonight. And, we'll flirt. We'll go back and forth. And it's like, it's unspoken, but we both know what's going to happen. Before the night is over, I done got that ass.
There you go. There you go.
That ass.
Regina, you be sounding so masculine sometimes, and that shit tickles me because you are like the girliest girl. And you be so, and I done got that ass.
It's funny because my pastor, he tells me that, he said, for you to be the girliest girl, he said, you sound like a dang dude. He said, because the way you talk like a dude. But I was raised with 10 boys. So
there you go.
I was raised with 10 boys. I got For real. I didn't got it.
So you say you're good with flirting. Are all three of you guys? I know Leigh. I know you more because I just haven't met you guys like that. But is everybody good with flirting? Like you said, you're really good.
I love the flirt.
I do. My flirting gets me in trouble, but you know that.
I'm so bad at it. I need to take a class.
I should teach a class. I want to teach a class so bad.
I'll sign up for it. I'll sign up for it.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
I need real life test dummies. I need men to be in there so they can, do the things.
Because
start laughing.
I feel like flirting is an art, but it's also in confidence and communication.
Yep.
Facts.
A lot of times flirting just starts off very simple. It's very simple. You can see somebody, and a lot of times I've seen a lot of women like on TikTok doing those smile king da 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 those kind of videos, and honestly that is what gets them. Oh, you look nice today. One thing my auntie taught me, she always calls black men boss. How you doing today, boss? And niggas be like, how you doing? Because they like being respected.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't get the respect that they feel like they deserve, and so giving them the opportunity to have or being addressed in such a way, calling a man handsome. How you doing today, handsome? Hey, how you doing, baby? Like, it's a guy that I know. He's like, because I use baby often. He be like, oh, I love when you call me baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the thought that like they are being tended to or cared for or anything of that nature, and they'd be like, oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't like that, but I was just saying it. But also, you know what? I'm sick of you.
Wait a minute, I'm cracking up at myself. One dude, respect my jaws.
Not respect me out my draws.
That's hilarious. No, I was just thinking about this one dude, and this is me. This is why I have a hard time flirting, and I'm too goofy, I think, to flirt. But this one dude's like, yeah, you can call me daddy. I was like, what up, pops? Like, I don't. It just sounds weird me calling you daddy. You're not my dad. Get out of here.
But see, you don't have to. See, I mean, because some women don't like saying it, and some women don't like hearing it.
Yeah, it's weird.
What you could have said, though? You could have said, instead of pop, you could have said, well, what's up, Poppy? Poppy.
You got to find what words you feel confident using.
It's not even a confident thing. I just start giggling at myself like, this is so corny.
Okay, but to your advantage too. Use your silliness to your advantage. Because a lot of times when you flirting and you being silly, you can touch. Touching is flirting, like and touch. You know what I'm saying?
Why the tongue gotta come out?
Touch their arm. Men have a thing about their arms being touched.
Yeah,
or like their chest. Arms and chest is the thing for me.
Okay, I can try that. I can try it. I'm gonna do it next
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: the small of a man's bag, they like that shit too. Like it's not just a woman thing. That's like I'm close, I'm personal, but it's like a light touch. And they be like, they might toot that thing back at you if you do that shit.
Yeah.
Men be out here arching it too. They just don't be they don't be arching it
back into it.
Listen, small of it, they like that.
Listen,
they like from what I've experienced, men like some of the most random things that we don't even think is a thing for them. But like she said, the smaller they back, the smaller they back, or their hands.
If you it's like
caressing their hands or something. Men love to be touched.
They do.
But it's the way in which you touch them
in a soft way.
You're flirting or you're being intentional with them.
Yep. I know, like for me, what I get stuck in a lot, Nick, and you know this, is that I provide a safe space. I listen. I love to hear men talk and share their stories and tell me stuff. And when they start going, it's an endless conversation. But they love that, and it's like they almost start to look at me differently because they're like, "Damn, I can talk to you. I feel comfortable with you." And I'm like, "Okay."
What Pablo say? Respect me out my drawers. Chris, you gonna safety their asses out of their drawers. That's what you gonna do.
Call me Mr. Pop Pop. Okay, Pop Pop.
Listen.
See you.
Right up your alley, huh?
Hilarious.
But
men do love to feel wanted. They do want to feel wanted.
Yes.
They got to chase all the time. Yes. No, listen, the top of the bald head is one of the erogenous zones. Like that's like that spot. There's so many spots where you can just like tickle a little bit and the man would just fall down. I'll tell you what.
I'll be tickling Sammy's. You know I do. Strip club.
Oh, listen, she's so awkward at strip shows. She literally tickled the stripper. She literally was like, okay, and did this shit to the man. And he's looking like, what?
But listen, because he came over to me.
And then she crisped the dollar and put it in his drawers.
Had to let him know he was getting that whole dollar bill. And then I was like, my God, what lotion do you have on? You smell good. It's like, yeah,
girl.
Don't take me to this.
Don't take special. I swear to God.
I mean, like, I felt like in that moment that he probably went through all this work to get nice and lotioned up and smell great. And ain't nobody paying attention to his soft skin. So I was like, you got some great lotion and you're doing a wonderful job tonight. Here's $1. And I did a little tappy tap on his belly button and I sent him on to the next girl.
That man probably had a praise kink. That's why he stood there for so long.
Probably. He loved it. And he got my last dollar that was in my wallet that night.
She's so proud of that. Oh God. I can't.
And he probably felt so good. Like
I felt like I did something different.
Like he probably wanted to stop and have a conversation with you.
Yes, like I was willing to talk to him in the club. You know, it's like how was your day today? I know you had things going on before tonight. You know, did you get all your things done on your list today? Obviously, you lotioned up. I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Obviously, you used a good moisturizer.
I was like, is this jojoba oil? Like, what do you have on? Where can I get some?
She gets on my nerves. She gets on my nerves.
So one more thing before we get into this conversation about this test. Outside of like safety, communication, and consent, of course, there are the comfort zones. So knowing where and what your person likes, knowing that that they may not be okay with biting, being restrained, or the intensity of whatever it is that you all are doing. So communicating those things. If you like to be bitten hard, say you like it hard, but also you don't have to always say that. You don't have to say, I like being bitten hard. If they bite you, or you could just say, I like being bitten. They bite you and you want it harder, you can always consent. Oh, you can bite me harder. You know, you can always add on to give more consent and things like that. There are different power dynamics in primal play. So when it comes to if one partner tends to take charge and then the other one is like, you know, you got to make sure that the consent is there. Even though we've all literally said we really don't be having conversations about it. Oh, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on that.
My cue was Danny's in the
emotional readiness, making sure that your person is ready for primal play. Because sometimes primal play can stir up old emotions or traumas and things like that. So you have to make sure your person is ready for those kind of activities and ready to participate. But you also have to be emotionally in tune or an emotionally intelligent person to know that if it gets to that space, then you know when to back up or stop.
Yep.
And then lastly, aftercare.
You gotta have
because niggas, aftercare is important. Okay. All right. So, aftercare includes grounding and reassuring. Okay. Grounding means bringing your person back down, getting them calm, getting them relaxed, getting them back to themselves.
Yes.
Reassuring them. You did a great job. This was a good thing. Blah, 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 da, da, da. Getting them all of that good stuff. Yep. Hydration. Making sure your motherfuckers got something to drink.
Yes, because I will lose all of my fluids and be dehydrated afterwards. Listen, that baby wet.
And then outside of hydration, doing an emotional check-in, and then affection, cuddling, all of those kind of things. Those are part of aftercare.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very important.
I don't do a good job of none of this.
Is that why you over there chuckling so?
Because I'm thinking aftercare is me getting him that breath mint and something to eat for one. Then I'm also like, you were sweating on me, so obviously we need to get some Powerade. You've lost all your electrolytes on my face. Like, I'm over here. I'm sorry, and this is why I can't take myself serious, because I am absolutely listening to everything you're saying, and I'm giggling at myself like I ain't got no god dang sense over here. But I'll tell them they did a good job if that's what I need to do. If that's what I need to do, I'll tell them he did a good job. Good, congratulations, you got it.
Not congratulations.
You said congratulations.
You did a fantastic job. Bang up job.
Pat him on the head and send him on his way with the breath
what I'm
mint.
thinking. And probably next time I engage in some adult activity, I probably will pat him on the head and think about this conversation. Like, I was told to reassure you that you did a good job. So congratulations, you got it.
I did not.
I was told this is how it goes.
I'm gonna make you a poster for your room.
You got it.
I'm gonna make you a poster for your room with the checklist, so you can look up and be like, "Okay, I did that. I did that. I did that."
I did this. Wait, I got one more thing to do on the list,
so she won't forget. Now that'll be some funny shit, because she'll be like,
and she would too.
Like, I said that.
Okay,
I'll just put some stickies on my noteboard or on my headboard. So every time I do one thing, I'll pull a sticky down. Like, okay, we did this. We did this. Did you get water? You're good? Okay, got that. Oh, you did a great job tonight. Wonderful.
You are so literal, and that shit tickles me.
I'm cracking up.
That tickles me. Yeah.
Oh god.
I'll let them know they did good.
So the other thing that we were talking about earlier in this show, we said the test. We didn't tell y'all what it was called.
Yes.
It's the test. Okay. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat, so you guys, in the comments, so you guys can take the test when you are ready.
And you gotta share your results. And you got to tag everybody. I want to see this. I love this.
If you guys are in the Fat Girl Chronicles Facebook group, we do have a chat that is like a side chat, and it's called PGC After Party. So if you join the after party chat, then we can discuss this in there. We'll also post it in the group as well, because that way you guys can share your results and have the conversation with us about all of this good stuff. Mm-hmm. So for me, I ain't going first. Somebody go first.
I'll go first. I love my test results. Oh. So I'm 100% rope bunny.
Come on, bunny.
I love to be restrained.
New.
It's not that, well, the 100% is it was higher. It was high up on my list, but it was never 100%. But it's 100% now. 98% voyeur, 93% switch. All these are pretty like high up in these numbers. Experimentalist, submissive, exhibitionist, primal prey, dominant, non-monogamous, vanilla brat tamer. So those are like my top numbers.
Oh.
So yeah. I was excited because the first time so Nik B is actually the one that gave me this test, because she got this from the guy with the contract. And
we never talked about my guy with the contract.
Oh, we did not, but she had a guy with the contract. But when we took the test, I was very vanilla, because I was like, I don't know how to answer these questions. The second time I took the test, vanilla dropped, and it was like very more, and then the more that I like did some things and experimented and learned myself and learned partners and, got more comfortable with the test and honestly answering, the numbers changed. And I was like, yeah, I like that. And I got to go back and add spitting in there now, so.
Yeah, because now you like that too.
I like it now.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, it's funny. The guy who gave it to me, he'd be so interested to know that his test has been like shared around so many times at this point. But I remember when I first took the test, much like Leigh, my top score was vanilla. And I like to say that I'm now more vanilla with some sprinkles because I can't find my results. I don't know where they went. But I like Leigh was saying, when I became a little bit more comfortable with some of the questions, because I think I took a lot of them really literal at first, that I was scared to answer even though I was the only one reading my results, I was a little scared of what my results were going to say about me and the impression that I would have of myself. Like, am I a bad person because I like to be restrained? Like, does that mean something's like weird about me? Those sort of taboo type questions that you have with yourself. And so first time I took it, I found one. Okay. First time I took it was 100% vanilla. The next time I took it was actually in 23, and my things switched. I was 100% switch, and then I was 88% voyeur, only 80% vanilla, and then I was also 80% submissive. I found when I was taking the test today and didn't finish it that I was much more submissive than I had been in the past. And I was like, I think I like to be like a little pillow princess. I think I like to be tossed around and flipped and you take charge and, flat hand me, don't see me, like I think I kind of like that. So I would say that if I were to take this again right now, that my submissive numbers would be much higher than they were.
I think that a lot of women who have been single for a long time or have had to take leadership roles either in their relationships or their lives tend to lean towards submissive in the bedroom, because it's that shift in power dynamic where they, like, I have to do this on my everyday life. I don't want to do this with my partner.
Yeah.
I see that a lot. But I see Auntie Regina shaking her head. She like,
Yeah, Regina, what were yours? What was yours?
Okay, so I'm 100% switch.
Okay.
100% voyeur. 97% exhibitous. 96% experimentalist. 93% rope bunny. 87 rigor. I don't know what that is. 84 dominant. 60 primal prey. 59 non-monogamous, and 56 brat tamer.
Did you agree with your results? Like, once you saw them, were you like, this is pretty accurate, or were you surprised at any of your results?
No, that's me.
And rigor is tying people up. So rigor is doing the tying.
Yeah, that's me.
Yep.
And I was also going to point out that when anybody else takes this test, there is an explanation below of what each title is. So in case you do get something that you're like, well, what does it mean to be a voyeur? Or what does it mean to be an exhibitionist? That it will break down a little bit more clearly what that
means. See, I never knew about rigor, but everything.
Can you read rigor? Okay. I don't have it in front of me, but because I don't remember what that one means. Is there an explanation for that one?
Well, mine's a screenshot.
Oh, it's a screenshot. Okay.
Mine's a screenshot.
Okay.
Yeah. So rigor is when you tie somebody up. So rope bunny and then rigor go hand in hand.
Got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you like to restrain people and take control.
I do.
I can see it. Listen, I can see it all up in her body language. She said,
yes. Just don't hog tie me. Hunty. Listen, let me be able to break out that shit. But I don't want to be like hung from somebody's rafters like a piece of like.
Listen,
I want to get tied like that before.
You were hog-tied?
From
Gwen?
No, the porn star. He had me hanging from the
okay.
Yes.
Hey, that's complete. Like, you have no control at that point. You can't even squirm out of that.
You don't want to squirm out of it.
Put me down. I'm heavy. You're not gonna have me in here looking extra plump with the rope going through my fat rolls like a Sunday ham. Now,
believe me,
girl, you is insane.
You overthinking it. You don't believe me. You overthinking it. You don't want.
But I understand because the fluffier you are,
I don't want it. I don't want it.
The fluffier you are, when certain things take place, you start wondering how
Getting in
you
your
look.
head. Yes.
You start wondering how you look to somebody who's doing that to you. Like, do I look like
over here looking like?
But if they got the apparently it's looking good to them. So
they
right
like
to them.
it.
But mentally, I'm in my head. I'm like, bro, I swear I look like a baked ham.
Exactly.
You know.
Go ahead. Get out of your head.
I look like
and then you just swing in there.
Get out your head.
I feel you though. I feel you though, because your self-image of yourself is blocked for stuff. I feel you.
I'm gonna break this damn hammock. Okay.
Listen.
And baby, ham for everybody.
So my not ham for everybody. So my results were 100% switch, 95% primal hunter, 94% primal prey, 92% rope bunny, 92% experimentalist, 87% masochist, 85% brat, 83% degrader, 81% sadist, 81% brat tamer, 80% owner, 80% master mistress, 79% non-monogamous, 79% submissive, 77% rigor, 77% rigor, 76% dominant, and 75% voyeur.
So what I hear is that you are primarily switch, but in your switchness, you would rather be in control than be submissive.
That's what it sounds like. Which is odd because you said you were a sub before.
I was. But that's why I said I still have sub tendencies. I think because of the fact that I haven't been in the lifestyle for a while, but also I've been educating myself a lot more on other dynamics of BDSM and that, and even redefining what relationships look like for me moving forward in my life, which is why I think I got these results. Is because right now I would love to be full sub, but be in control at some point in the midst of that. So I can understand the switch. But also, as much as I used to be submissive, I think just because the place I'm in my life right now, I don't have a choice, so that softer side is not very present. So I am very dominant across the board. So yeah. Okay. But I do like taking control. I like taking control. As much as I like the other person taking control, I have learned that I have them like stints of time where I'm like, nah, shut up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen to me, sir. Because I'm tired of you talking to me. Shut up. Like, and I really just be wanting to say, I really be wanting to talk to a man like that. But like my programming will like switch it. And I'll be like, oh, I'll be like, I should have just shut the fuck up and listen. Snatched his ass up with the C, not the L.
With the C.
Snatched his ass up like, shut up. Yeah, but also that's what, like we was talking about earlier, the energy. Sometimes the energy of the person will switch your energy to something like, I want it to be dominant, but why you coming here making me all soft and shit? I was trying to be a thug.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
And now you done came in here making me be all, oh my gosh,
pretty princess.
Soft. Right, pretty kitty and shit. Now I'm mad.
Now he got a brat tame you, right?
Oh god. Yeah. Now I'm mad because you didn't came here with this soft ass energy and I wanted to be a thug. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Insert jazz music here.
Right. Just respectful as hell. Like that's that training. Respectful as hell. Fuck you, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Respectfully.
If you feel me though.
If you feel me.
But I also have recognized, like when I saw this 85% brat, I chuckled so hard. Because I be ready to brat so hard.
Yo, I brat big time. I'm
I'll be ready to
horrible.
brat so hard.
I need an example. What do you mean? Tell me. How does
I'm
it go?
I'm a brat. Like I noticed this more recently in more recent situationships that if I don't get my way, I literally pout. I was like, I had to catch myself. I was like, bitch, are you pouting? And I was like, oh, let me suck my lip in real quick. But I kind of want him to do something about it. I'd be like, okay, I'm pouting, but do something. I'm testing you. Please do something about
Right.
this.
I'm about
Do
this.
something to make me not pout. Do something to
Right.
make me feel better. Okay.
Jeez.
You feel me?
Because I'm really up here pouting for a reason, sir. Handle me.
Okay.
That part. I need some attention ASAP.
What my friend used to say, attention me. Because
Ooh,
what are we doing?
I like that. I'm gonna start saying that.
Attention me
Attention
too.
Just gonna get a random text message. Attention me right now.
for real. Because what are we doing? Why am I not getting attention? Why are you not?
Mm,
What is it? I don't like this space. Do better.
mm.
But I laugh because vanilla was like 25% on here.
Your vanilla was only 25%?
My vanilla was 25%.
Dang. Man, I'm super vanilla, but with sprinkles.
A little
Yeah.
caramel sauce.
And then 40%, like on the lower scale, like 40% degrady. And I was tripping because degrader was high on my thing, like 83%.
I was gonna say because you had the degrader, you had the sadist, and then you had the what was it, what's it called? I can't
The
even say that word ever.
masochist, I was all in them. I
Yes.
said, yeah,
Interesting.
who am I underneath all of this?
Man, we're gonna get you a screen mask and some thigh-high
Right.
leather boots, and,
Listen,
and we're
but
gonna let
that's
you
the
roam
other
the
thing
streets.
too for me that I've recognized recently is that a lot of guys, they just like talking about sex. Like they don't
That
like the
part.
active
Mm-hmm.
like energy that it takes to build up to get to that. And I
don't
feel
think
like,
it's
man,
been.
stop talking to me, bro. Like, stop talking to me.
I sometimes wonder if guys are required to discuss sex the same way that women are. Like, I feel we as women are much more open with communication, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of have this platform where we can dive in, say what we like, what we do, and you know, all those things. But I think with guys, they're a little bit more guarded. I don't know that they would sit and have this same conversation with 3 of their guy friends, how we're sitting here having this conversation. So I think it's easy for them to lead up to it, but then fall flat when it comes time to engage or explore because, you know, that's just kind of not really what guys do.
I think it just goes back to their safe spaces. Like they don't feel safe. Like
Yeah, and we talked
the
about that
safe
Tuesday.
spaces. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
that
Like
Tuesday and talked about how they don't have a lot of safe spaces. And I even said, y'all probably wouldn't talk about this shit if I wasn't in the midst. Because it was me and the guys until Regina came on. It was me and the guys on Tuesday. And I'm like, y'all probably wouldn't have this conversation at all unless I was in the midst, unless there's a woman. And I was like, and I'm like the homeboy to y'all. So I'm like the homeboy with titties. So y'all was cool because y'all knew it was titties in the room. But otherwise, y'all would not have.
You don't think guys have
openly and as honestly as y'all are
don't do it,
right
Nichole.
I was wondering. I was like, do you not think guys have any of this kind of conversation at like their barbershop, like talking about who they took down?
I feel like it's more cliche. Like it's who they took down is more cliche, but it's not as in depth as what we're discussing. Like they're not talking about their wants and their needs and their likes and their hidden passions and those. They're talking about that big booty bitch that I fucked the other day. Like that's the extent
But at
of what
least they're
gets
expressing
discussed.
that they like big booty bitches.
I mean,
because not all guys
they
like
always
big booty
express they like big booty bitches. But also, the barbershop that I used to go to all the time, they did used to have like some really in-depth conversations about BDSM and all of that kind of stuff. And I used to be like, oh, because most of the time we don't ever really hear them having them conversations. But again, I'm the homegirl. So I'm in there, but they would have the conversations when it's not as many clients or anything in there. But they would just be talking amongst themselves. And I was like, oh, okay, so y'all really do talk about these things sometimes. But also, if y'all don't know, Man Cave Conversations is coming up at the beginning of the year. Brought to you by PGC Media. So we're going to see what they get to talking about on Man Cave Conversations. And hopefully
I will tap in.
I sure will.
And it's coming at the top of the year. We ain't doing nothing new. We trying to close out the year. But at the top of the year, Man Cave Conversations is coming.
I love it.
Y'all stay tuned. We got some dope guys that's going to be running that show. So stay tuned for all of that good stuff. But I hope that men do continue to find safe spaces to have those conversations. And that we learn as a whole to stop putting the judgments out there first. Yeah. Because a lot of times we judge before actually understanding. And that's why I always say have a understanding before you having an opinion. Because sometimes our traumas, our childhoods, and our upbringing do groom us for who we're becoming sexually. So some of those things may be why we like being spanked or being choked and all of those kind of things. But don't judge nobody. And
not from trauma though, but just
right. Not your thing. Okay. Don't yuck nobody's yum. I love talking to people about that shit though. I love talking about it.
I do too.
I understand. Yeah, why you like it nasty? I like it nasty.
I'm with you on that one. Listen. We have to do another session where we get Nik B and we're gonna have to like teach her some actual techniques and stuff to get her on her flirt game because it's not there.
It's okay. It's
not gonna work.
We're gonna do a whole show for you.
Okay, I'll learn. I'll try to learn, but it's gonna be silly when I try to implement
you were just
anything.
Over there doing this, girl. That's all.
Right.
No, okay. So I can handle like some body language. It's the communication
word.
Yes, because my delivery is often comedic most of the time. Even when I'm being serious, it's my voice inflection that doesn't translate sexy. It doesn't hit sexy. It hits, oh, you're funny. Okay.
Oh God, I swear, I love it. Listen, I love it. I love her.
Listen, this has been fun. I think y'all are the first guests we've had on here in a while. Yeah, I can definitely say this is one of the top ones as far as having our guests back on and in rotation. I'm so excited to do more with you ladies and have more conversations with y'all. Hopefully,
please
collab on some things because that would be top.
Yes, we would love to have you on.
I'm ready. Absolutely. We got to jump in this after party because I want to see some of these test results.
Listen, I'm gonna add you. I'll send you the link so y'all can join the Facebook group. I think y'all are in the Facebook group, but I'll send y'all the link to join the chat. Okay. We talk a little bit about everything in there. But I'm gonna put the link in there, and then I'm gonna encourage sharing them results.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, y'all. But we want to thank all of you all who tuned in tonight. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Your Friday night with the Crazy Rich Aunties. You can catch us next Friday because next Friday is going back up. Okay. Let me see. Next Friday we talking about what? Nope, wrong one.
Not that.
Next week, we talking about whispers, moans, and other.
I need to come on this one too because this one is my shit. I love that.
Listen, we talking about the sounds. These are the sounds, not the signs, but the sounds of love making. Next week,
I'm gonna be all up in that chat.
My girl Nichole, the vixen, and then the following week, we just discussing. We are discussing silk, leather, and latex. The fetish of feeling. Ooh. I like it. And then we are ending the month with soft power exploring caregiver dynamics with our guests, Miss Kiki Love and Miss Nisha B of Orgasmic Melanin Goddess.
Ooh.
HOMG. Right?
That sounds sexy.
So we got plenty to talk about, and it's gonna be a good time. But make sure y'all connect with our guests. So if you got your phone out, don't forget to hit that QR code so you can follow
Bitch,
the
we
ladies.
cute.
I know. I was just like, look at us, looking like us,
looking like yourselves.
Yeah.
You can follow each of them individually and follow the podcast. Make sure you check out these ladies. They have an amazing podcast. Once again, if you didn't catch the name, it's Dirty Rose Podcast. I love the name. Make sure you check them ladies out. Go watch all the things and tune in. They have some amazing conversations. I've checked them out myself, and listen, they are, I mean, as you can see, they're hilarious, okay, as well as informative as fuck. So make sure you tune in and tap in with our guests from tonight. And then, you know, like always, we will be back next Friday to get in on another conversation, having another amazing time. But y'all know what I say. Whatever you do, keep it grown, keep it sexy, keep it classy, and always keep it spicy. Want to wish you a good night from PGC After Dark and the Crazy Rich Aunties. We hope you have an amazing weekend. And make sure y'all go like, share, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for PGC After Dark and PGC Media and the Fat Girl Chronicles. All right, y'all? We up out of this thing. We appreciate y'all to the fullest. Is that the right one? Bye. Nope. But I'll put the link for the test in the after party chat, and hopefully we get to see some results. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see y'all later. Bye.
Trust. Dependence. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head.